The 70% retirement rule. Man, this is a great idea. I'd never thought about it, never heard of it until I watched this guy, I don't know his name, from Medicare School on YouTube. Jill had sent me a video from this guy, and I got to always qualify. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know the first thing about him, but I actually liked his video. Actually, I didn't agree with everything. I always got to say that, but he has this idea. I thought it was fantastic. I never thought about this. I heard the 70% rule. I was like, oh, from an insurance guy, oh my God, 70% of your pre-retirement income is what you need. I was like, oh, come on. But it's not that. It was absolutely fantastic. And it's something I never thought about, but I completely agree with it. So what you do, let's just say I have $100,000 of income. Let's say you pay $20,000 in taxes, just for simplicity. All right. So you have your $80,000 of net income. You take 70% of that. That's what your spending the money needs to be in retirement. So in that case, it'd be $56,000 a year. I said, man, oh, here's my treadmill. Sorry. I said, that's fantastic. And if you have $75,000 of income, of gross income, you take your taxes, let's say 15,000 taxes. Now you got 65,000. You take 70% of that. That's freaking great, because that's absolutely realistic. So in this case, it's about a 50. In the first example, it's about a 56% pre-retirement income strategy. So you got $100,000 of gross income. You take your taxes out, and then you have your freaking 75% of that, or 70% of that. Dude, that's fantastic. I don't know this dude's name, but I loved it. I said, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And the best thing about it is because the lower your income, the lower your taxes are, right? So if you have $50,000 of income, let's say you pay $10,000 of taxes, you have $40,000 in income, you need 70% of that, which 70% of 40 is what, $28,000? I completely think that makes sense. Wait, that's right, 70% of 40,000 is $20,000. I think so. So that's about 55% post-retirement income need. Dude, crushing. I need to probably watch more YouTube videos on financial guys, because there is some stuff. I read mostly. That's what I do. I mostly read. I like to read. Some of the videos drive me up the wall. Like this guy's video, which drove me crazy. But he was talking about the difference between. He was talking about the average. And look, this. I'm not bashing this guy. I very much enjoyed this guy's video. I did learn something, which is pretty cool. But he had a video. He's talking about if you have the average retirement income. The average is meaningless, man. The averages are meaningless. You want to look at the median. In fact, it was weird because I thought he was going to say the average and use that as a way to show like that's what people think is their average retirement income, when it's actually the median you have to be concerned with, because the median is 50% of the people have more, 50% of the people have less. The averages always skew towards the outlier, and the outlier here will be Jeff Bezos and freaking Elon Musk and all these guys. You see what I'm saying? So that makes the averages higher than the median, significantly higher. So you never want to use averages in this regard. You always want to use medians. So I was surprised that he used averages, especially when his thought process was, people need to work longer. I didn't like that part of the video, that people need to work longer. I was like, if you really want to make that point, you don't use averages, you use median. But, it's pretty interesting. Check him out. The Medicare School, I think he did this video like 6 days or something like that ago. He's got like 200-something thousand subscribers. I don't know how many videos I don't know anything about. I just know Jill sent it to me. There's another guy I just came across. I didn't watch the video. Something tax. Who's got like 2 million subscribers. Couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, dude. I don't even know who these people are. Because the videos I watch are, I don't really watch the financial videos. I like to read. I'm a reader, dude. Reading for me, it stinks into my noggin. In fact, I was just reading Derek Tharp's revised Guyton rule, and Jonathan Guyton and Bill Kingler, I think, they came up with the initial guardrail philosophy, which I like. Derek Tharp said here's some problems with it, and I'm going to interview Derek. He's a professor of finance at University of Southern Maine, where my mom went, the USM Huskies. That's where she graduated. Night school, baby. Got a degree in accounting, night school, while she's raising 3 little crumb crunchers. Me, my brother Ben, and my sister Abby. My mom's getting on that boat, going to Portland, going at night to night school, coming back on that boat. Woo! Yeah, dude. We have it it's so easy back then. It's so easy. The dollar is worth more. Is it tough? The 70s were tough. I just did a video on that earlier today. The 70s were tough. We don't want to go back there. God bless. Love your thoughts.